Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's 10 o'clock, Saturday morning, 1st of July. So, we don't celebrate this day, so we're just going to keep moving along. Welcome back. We had a break last week, and we thought we'd come back this week. And I think that later on I want to take a little bit of a poll or some kind of, do like some kind of vote on whether or not we continue these classes or we just go ahead and dance together every Saturday, because I feel like I've given a lot of steps, a lot of like the basic framework that you can use at the fandango, and now it's just kind of digging into the culture, digging into the sones and the structure of the sones, and that just comes with listening to the music and dancing along and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and start with a basic son with a son de a montón, café con pan, and then I'll give you some more mudanzas to work with, but like honestly you have enough, and the variations you have can be played with in so many different ways. You can create your own. So let's just go ahead and start with a son de a montón, and then we're gonna go ahead and go back to El Cascabel because I had a request for that song. So that song. So let's see, what song should we work with this morning? Let's do La Tusa.
amanece con pesadez, y amanece en pesadez. Ay, esta pobrecita tusa. Ay, 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 ábrame la puerta, ya quiero salir de esta cuarentena que nos causó el COVID. anda encimando mentiras, anda encimando mentiras, esa pobrecita tusa.
Let's try one from way back.
Eso solamente pasa cuando al poder aspiras, esa pobrecita tusa anda encimando mentiras. Ay, 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 ábranme la puerta, tilín, tilín, que salga corriendo esa pobrecita tusa, eso es lo que está queriendo. Ay, 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 ábranle la puerta, tilín, tilín, que salga volando esa pobrecita tusa nos está mal gobernando.
Okay, so the mudanzas, remember the mudanzas? We have this one, and then we have the one that goes 1, 2, up, up, up. Okay, that one. We have the one, the double step. If you need me to go over any of these, just type it up. 1, 2. It's a weight shift. We have those, and then we have that other one that kind of ends it. Ba, 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 ba. Sorry. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. 1, 2. So you start with the same foot that you land on. 1, 2. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's end this one.
Ay, 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 ábranme la puerta, tilín, tilín, que la estoy abriendo. Ay, ay, que será la tusa, tusa que viene muriendo. Ay, ay, ábranme la puerta, que quiero salir de esta cuarentena que nos causó el COVID.
That was a long ending, right? I tried to end with the voice, but Cessa didn't hear me, so sorry about that, everybody. ¿Cómo están? Buenos días. Feliz sábado. ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Quién está?
Pues bueno, Adriana Cao Romero dice good morning desde México, Xochi.
Buenos días, maestra Adriana.
Rubén Hernández León también dice good morning. Buenos días a ambos. Gwendolyn Gudiño, bonito sábado, manda aplausos. Rubén Hernández, ¿es tusa o canelo? Caneleo la tusa. Y Rosa María Valdés, la tía, dice, hola and good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Buenos días.
Ah, qué gusto.
¿Están bien entonces con esos pasos? Everybody's okay with those steps that we were just doing? I'm going to assume yes. We'll just keep going with those. Rosa Maria Valdez, my tia. It's a very special weekend for her, for all of us, because she's retiring from after working for 46 years. 34 years in the school districts and as a counselor and a vice principal, and then as like a coordinator for project leader, project manager, I think, for the county office of education. So she has worked so many years and tirelessly for a decent education for all of our children. So thank you, Rosa Maria. Congratulations. I can't wait to hear more stories. She's been telling us stories via text about all of her years working and just different jobs that she took as a teenager and so on. And when she did her master's degree, she was a counselor, so like school counselor. So she wrote her master's degree about me and my life and different, I guess, anecdotal stuff that happened. And it was really a fun project for me as a teenager to go through it with her. So I always looked up to her. She's awesome. She's a hard worker. So smart, so funny, and so cute. So thank you for being you and for being my tia. So let's see. We'll keep going with a little bit of café con pan. Pa 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 pam pam. Pa 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 pam pam pam. Those are just embellishments. They're like decorations, you know, para usar después del. Okay, so the song structure, like la tusa. He sings, he calls it, there's a response, he calls it, there's a response, and then we do the estribillo is ay ay ay, ábreme la puerta. So we do café con pan, right? And then after all the singing stops, we want to kind of like come in strong. So we do so it's pum 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 pum. Yes? One. You can do it 2 times, you can do it 1 time, you can do it 3 times. A lot of people do it 3 times. They go so it's up to you. Whatever feels right. We can do it just once. So it's just like we're coming back, we're dancing, we're gonna take it over a little bit until there's more singing. So it's basically like it takes the music like this instead of just like, you know, straight across. So it gives it its peaks and valleys, if you will. Okay, so let's try that. Are there any questions up there, Cess?
Let's see. You got a yes from your question.
Okay.
From Ruben.
Yes.
And Gwendolyn says, Uyuyuy, dijera César, esa sí fue una tusa fandanguera.
That's how I found out that he ate machaca last night. I didn't know that.
Y la tía Rosa María is getting felicidades from Ruben.
Yay!
Congrats, Rosa, from Juanita Valdez.
Another hard worker.
Marta González, my mom, says, good morning from the Puerto de Veracruz, Xochi.
¡Oh! Mi suegra habla inglés.
Mira nomás, eso es todo. Ya, pues si no puedes. Rosa María Valdez dice, woohoo, have more time to dance now that I'm retired.
You have more time for everything. Anything you want to do now.
Yeah, you can come and make your own tarima here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so no questions. Okay. All right. So I assume everybody's good and everybody knows these steps perfectly. All right. Let's go. So again, the mudanzas, you have so many in your arsenal now. You have the open, close that you can use if you want to. For those who want to keep it simple, just do that. And then we have the, right? Step, heel, toe, step, heel, toe, step, heel, toe, step. But you can also switch that one up with step, heel, toe, step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, heel, toe. 2. 1, 2, 3, heel, toe. 1, heel, toe. 2, heel, toe. 1. Don't forget to shift your weight. Okay, does everybody get that one? Sorry, my ponytail's on too tight today. Okay, so there's that one, and then we have the ones where you don't go all the way through with your toe, so step. Yes? All right. And then the last one that we learned, and we all learned it together. I remember this because there was a lot of questions on this one. It's this 1, 2, 1. So step, heel, toe, stomp, stomp. 1, 2, step, heel, toe, stomp, stomp. Step, heel, toe, stomp, stomp. And then you start with the same foot again. Step, heel, toe, stomp, stomp. So it's like a little jump. Yes? All right. So we're going to do that one. Listen to the structure of the song. So Cesar calls us the son, and then there's a response. I don't sing it because I'm dancing, and it's hard to sing and dance. And then he does the second part of the verse, and then there's a response. And then the estribillo is when we start café con pan, café con pan. And it's not like too loud. We're just doing café con pan, keeping it simple. And then when the singing stops, that's when we go pa, 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 pam, pan. Okay? Let's try it. Let's listen to the structure and
Same song?
Same song. Or you want to switch?
I
Whatever
think
you
so.
want.
'Cause
Okay.
they share a structure with others.
Okay. So La Tusa, that's true, shares a structure with Pájaro Cu, La Morena, Siki City. Oh, let's do Siki City. We haven't done that one in forever. We'll do Siki City. Morena, so many. Guacamaya, a whole bunch, okay? So let's do Siki City, which is a son. And Siki City is usually the son that we play, just for the people who haven't been to many fandangos. It's the song that we play at the beginning of the fandango. It's actually a song that asks permission to be in the space, to sing and play in the space, to announce yourself who you are, and to thank everybody for coming and for allowing you to be in this space. So it's a really beautiful kind of opening song for the fandangos. And people sing all kinds of verses about asking permission to sing and to dance and to be in the space. So maybe listen to the verse too. It's nice. I don't know what he's gonna sing, but.
talleres, seminarios, ni encuentros estrafalarios. Ya notaron de repente, ya no hay modos milenarios, ahora todo es diferente. Faldeo, uy. Para espantar los mosquitos. Nos dieron la libertad de salir por un momento, de salir por un momento. Nos dieron la libertad. Supimos usar, fallamos al juramento de que íbamos a cambiar en cuanto nos cambie el tiempo.
1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. Here we go.
Ay, que sí, que no, ya no hay fandangos, mi gente. Ni talleres, seminarios, ni encuentros estrafalarios. Todo acabó de repente, ya no hay modos milenarios, ahora todo es diferente. Cuando volvamos a vernos, habrá una transformación, habrá una transformación cuando volvamos a vernos. Debemos de ser modernos y aprovechar la ocasión. Ya quitémonos los cuernos de la vieja tradición. Ay, que sí, que no, ya no hay fandangos, mi gente. Ni talleres, seminarios, ni encuentros estrafalarios. Todo acabó tiene que ser, ya me voy a despedir. Solo les vine a decir que espero volverte a ver, que espero volverte a ver si Dios me deja vivir. Ay, que sí, que no, mañana cuando ya no oigas trinar mi garganta, triste pensarás que yo soy el pájaro que canta, soy el pájaro que canta, que vino y te despertó.
Eso. Una.
Ufa.
That was beautiful, Cesar. Thank you.
Oh,
Your
oh,
voice
thank you.
sounds. Doesn't his voice sound amazing?
Stop it.
Does,
It's your
right?
class.
Oh yeah, it's my class.
Well, thank you.
Doesn't
Thank
my
you.
voice sound amazing? Anyway, I'm gonna get some water. If you have any questions, type them now or forever hold your peace. So did everybody feel the song structure? So we had the café con pan, el repiqueteo. We had the mudanza when Cesar comes in singing. We finish our café con, and then we just start, right? Finish your step. Don't get caught up in what the next step is. Just finish what you're doing and then move on. So, and then when ay que sí, que no, we do the start the café con pan, right? And then when all the singing is over, we come in with pa 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 pam pan, café con pa 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 pam pan, right? Is that clear? It's just gonna take practice. It's not gonna happen unless you've been doing it a little bit and you kind of get the hang of moving your feet and balance and stuff. Then it'll just take a couple of times. Any questions?
Oh, you got a message from Leonor Pérez. Dice, hola, buenas tardes. Todavía alcancé.
Yay!
La extrañamos el sábado pasado. Gracias por este día. Saludos, profe César.
Cesar.
Pues,
I'm Xochi.
en Xochi.
Ajá. Hola, Leonor. Gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. All right, so if there are no questions on any of that, we are going to move on to El Cascabel really quick for the last part of the class. And then in the beginning of class, I was talking about taking a poll or taking some kind of vote here with people who show up regularly. Do you all want to continue these classes every Saturday? Do you want to go every other Saturday, or do you just want to stop and watch the videos from previous weeks together? I mean, with your family or whatever, but I'm not sure because there's a lot of information that we've worked through and that I've shared and that I've received, so I passed on to you all. And I don't know, I feel like at this point we're just going to be dancing together and just reviewing the steps that we already know and applying them to sones and looking at the structure of sones. So if that's something that you all are interested in, then I'm down to keep going. I just don't want to keep going if there's no more interest. So please let me know if this is good for you, and we'll continue, okay? So we're gonna do El Cascabel. Remember, El Cascabel has a different structure a little bit, a different timing. It's still 6/8, but it's kind of, the accent is on the other side. So instead of café con pan, it's the same step, but the accent is chocolate. Pa, pa, pum, pum, pa, pa, pum, pum. Right? I said instead of pa, pum, 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 pum. Okay? Same step, different accents, okay? So let's start cascabel. We do, and then, the mudanza for cascabel is, it's that shuffle that, it's a shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. Right? Shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. Hello. Okay? Now, if you want to get fancy, and you can do a shuffle with one and lift it and then bring it back. Okay, you can do that if you want. It's just a variation. 1 second. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go look for candles and pictures, and then do deliveries.
Okay, be careful.
Love you on the stairs.
Love you. Okay, so as all of you know, my daughter came home about 6 weeks ago from New York from college, and we were super excited to have her home. But guess what? She's leaving again. She's going back to college to go live her life in New York in her own apartment with her housemates. And so that's life, right? Gotta let them go and hope you did the best. All right, ahora sí, el cascabel. So let's start. Chocolate, chocolate.
Ya, dijiste chocolate, pero estás haciendo café con pan. ¿No?
I know, I don't think so. Yeah, that's better.
No, fui yo. Empecé en el té, ya. La cascabel sacudió ante el peligro inminente, ante el peligro inminente. La cascabel sacudió. Con su mirada anunció en soledad, con su mirada anunció que se acercaba la muerte. La cascabel sacudió ante el peligro inminente. quisiera presente. Traigo profunda tristeza de ver al mundo tan mal, de ver al mundo tan mal. Traigo profunda tristeza. De ver al mundo tan mal, hay soledad. De ver al mundo tan mal, de los pies a la cabeza. Traigo profunda tristeza de ver al mundo tan mal. Ay, soledad, soledad. Ay, soledad, soledad. Soledad me va quedando cada que pierdo un amigo de esos que son del fandango. Bonito es el cascabel, el que alegra y no envenena, el que alegra y no envenena. Bonito es el cascabel. Cada quien en su cuartel hay soledad. Cada quien en su cuartel durante la cuarentena. Durante esta cuarentena, cada quien juega con él. Ay, solita y soledad. Ay, solita y soledad. Soledad de los ausentes, los que algún día se fueron, ya los quisiera presentes. Uy.
Gracias.
Sorry about the beginning.
Oh, that's okay. Cesar messed up, and then so when people mess up in our band, they automatically look my way because they think it's me. But usually it's not me. It's usually them.
Mm-hmm.
It's really messed up. It's a gender thing that we have to work out. We're working on it. So.
And it's also when...
No, don't make an excuse.
No. It's also
Uh-huh.
when someone does... When you do something, you look around like, what happened?
No, they don't look around. They look to the left, which is where I am. They all look over, and I'm like, it was y'all. I remember the song. Anyway, so those verses were beautiful. This week we lost someone in the Fandango community to COVID-19. Emilio Querreque, ¿su apellido? Hernandez, perdón. An amazing jaranero, singer. He's just so multi-talent, multi-instrumentalist, but a beautiful person more than that. Really happy and committed and sweet. And we just saw him in February. He played at the San Francisco Son Jarocho Festival with Rubio Ceguera. And we just saw him, right before COVID started its course, I guess, or right in the beginning of it. He played there with Ruby, and he was wonderful. And of course, he brought it. He was happy and so just beautiful on stage and beautiful off stage. It was just a horrible thing. So his family lost, father, a husband. We lost a friend in the Fandango community, an ally, a teacher, a maestro, a laudero. So it's a huge loss. And so if anybody is donating today, we're going to go ahead and forward those donations to Emilio Querreque's wife, who has a lot of additional expenses right now due to, funeral costs and having to kind of, make do with what she's got without him. So we're going to be sending a lot of love her way, a lot of support, and whatever y'all can donate today, it's all going to her and the children. All right. So did we take a vote? Did anybody say yes or no? Can you check? Because I'm going to get some water.
Yes or no?
To continuing
yeah.
or?
Ruben Hernandez says, let's continue, maestra. Rosa María says, gracias, maestra Xochi, voy lenta pero bien, excelentes clases. Then, can you show the step where you left your foot again, but slower? Where you,
The new one that I just showed you guys?
Rubén, ajúa.
That one?
Perdón, el saludo es para los dos.
¿Quién es?
We got it. Leonor. Procesos técnicos. Su micrófono, por favor, es muy bajo. Which one? We have two.
Probably mine.
Tuyo. Es verdad, son fabulosos. Leonor y Xochitl. Saludos de Atizapán, Estado de México.
Saludos. Toca allá.
Sí, el rango entre hablar y tocar es amplio, entonces háblale más fuerte.
Oh, ok, perdón. Es que no sé qué tan sensible es este micro. I don't know how sensitive this is. Okay, all right. So Rosa Maria wants us to go over that step, and then we're gonna call it a day. And you all can type in yes or no, I want to continue. Besides Ruben, I got you, Ruben. If you want to continue with the classes or not. So that step is a mudanza. It's part of this step, but instead of when you go back, you just, and then you just do it again. It's going slow for her. Is that better? How's that? All right. So I'm gonna leave you all today for now. And ustedes me dicen si quieren continuar con las clases o no. Podemos examinar los sones uno por uno para ver la estructura. We can look at structures. We can look at different verses and stuff like that. Like not so much what Cesar does Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but like, you know, when we're dancing, you know, what that looks like and how we can respond and to different verses in the fandango, the structures of different sones, yeah, whatever you guys want. We can also just dance together too, so I'm down for that. I just want to make sure it's what folks want, okay? Entonces, nos vemos el próximo sábado. We'll see. We'll let everybody know. Muchas gracias. Thank you for being here today. Congratulations, Rosa Maria. Looking forward to celebrating with you soon. Someday soon. Bye, everybody.